Insecurity. Ohaneze backs call for military takeover. Advises Buhari. Wow. Ohaneze ndi Igbo, the highest, according to some people, the highest Igbo socio-cultural group, has said that ndi Igbo have nothing to hide if the takes over Nigeria. Igbo has nothing to lose if the military takes over Nigeria. You know, recently Robert Clarke, according to reports, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria, that son, he called on the President Muhammad Buhari to hand over the government to the military, that's temporary, in order to solve the security situation of Nigeria. You know, Nigeria is in a mess right now. Sincerely, Nigeria is in a mess. There is trouble. So the elder statesman said that the military should take over the government temporarily and get Nigeria back to 6 states. Meanwhile, the defense headquarters has replied and they discarded the call for military takeover, and they pledged to be loyal to the constitutional authority and remain apolitical. They are not interested in politics. Army is not interested in politics. That is what they are trying to say. And Haneze Ndibo has also reacted to this. It's through his Secretary General. He said the Igbos have nothing to lose since they are the most marginalized group in the country. Let me read his statement. According to him, he said, who knows whether Igbos might fare better under military regime than the current government? Who knows if military government might create additional states for Southeast? Moreover, a military federal government with elected civilian governors, okay, he's providing the government could be a military federal government, but with civilian governors, so that these governors will still be from the states, elected by the states. According to him, it's not a bad idea. Okay, a military central government with a civilian governor. It was advising Buhari so that there will be change, and this insecurity challenges in the country will be, controlled. And he added that Ohaneze is even in support of restoration of peace. Of course, everybody should support the restoration of peace in Nigeria. But let's even look at this properly. Let's even look at what is contained in today's news. Though I don't see it happening anytime, especially with the North in power. Because these guys are the coup plotters. They are the coup plotters themselves. They are happy with their brothers in power. They are happy the way Nigeria is. So I don't see that happening. As far as the looting of Nigeria continues this way, and they have their shares. So I don't see a military takeover. No, I don't see that. We are not surprised. Such idea of a coup could be only considered if a Southerner is in power. I don't see it happening when a Northerner is still the president of Nigeria and people like Buhari. Meanwhile, it is now clear Nigeria under the military era was far better than this democratic rule. Sorry. People were never killed like this during the military era. People were never killed. This democracy, or crazy demo, like Fela will say, has witnessed so many deaths. Politicians jostling for positions are capable of anything. I have never seen such bloodshed. I have never seen it. Such a time of bloodshed. You could say during the time of Babangida and Abacha, the country witnessed or faced persecution. But can you compare that with what is happening now? How many people died that area compared to people who have died since 1999 when Nigeria has settled for democracy? Even many of those crying that the country was collapsing then are the most dangerous people today in democracy. They are the most dangerous. They are the ones constituting nuisance in this democracy. Some of these people went on exile to save their lives. That was then. Today, they are the real murderers of our people. I will not mention them, but you know them. Some of them are in power today. And they are power drunk. They are complaining of the military. They are power drunk. They are doing horrible things. Things that was never witnessed during the military rule. Just check it. Am I lying? Check how many people that died during those times and people who have died since 1999 that Nigeria settled for democracy. You know, this kind of people call Abacha all sorts of names. But they are worse under democratic rule. They are the real enemies of democracy. How many of these demons, yes, demons, even won elections? How many of them? Now, I understand the Ohaneze that is speaking was the Chidi Ibe-led Ohaneze through Okechukwu Isuguzoro. He believed a military rule would consider creating a new Igbo state. I want to look at that too. Creating a new Igbo state has never been our problem. It is not what will solve our problem. It won't change anything. If that is why Okechukwu Isuguzoro wants a military rule or takeover. What you have to first remember is, it is another Hausa Fulani that will take over in the event of a coup or I don't see a transition to military. I've never seen democratic rule hand over to military. It's always by force that the military takes it. So in the event of a takeover, but I still believe a military rule is better than what we are seeing in this country. This is what fella call demonstration of craze. But I think if I have to proffer solution, I think we have had a feel of the two. Democracy in Nigeria and military rule. Military rule first and democracy. The next option is split of Nigeria into several countries. That is what will solve the problem. Yes, like I said earlier, the military era was better than what we are seeing today in some ways. But it will be most favorable in today's Nigeria. It is not really necessary. I even fear the armed forces of these days. They have turned in a democratic rule. You know, there have been reported cases of army backing killer Fulani herdsmen as they attack some communities. So, both the military era and this civilian era, I have nothing to do with it. If I'm asked to prescribe or to proffer solution, best thing is a split. Nothing will save Nigeria, just a split of the country into several countries, not just two, not just Biafra and then Nigeria. No, split into several countries. Nigeria was bound to fail from inception. It was a mismatch. I'm not trying to just run down Nigeria. No, I'm telling you the obvious. It is a wrong union. It is a failed experiment. It's like imagine several countries that doesn't agree as one. You match them as one. On a normal day, the Yorubas should be a nation, separate country of their own. The Igbos should be a separate country. Hausas should be separate. Even in Jos, as they are supposed to be a country. Separate country of their own. Then the whole of Middle Belt region can be a country as well. I'm trying to give solution here. Please understand me. I'm trying to give solution. If something is not working, you try another way. Let a referendum be conducted on these populations to determine whether or not they want to remain Nigerians. Then you will agree with my submissions that the split is the best option. So what is the need staying together with so much hatred in our hearts? Sorry. Even the northern Nigeria does not like the union. Let me tell you, the north does not like the union. They are only forcing the union to be because of one thing. Oil. That is why the north is wanting the union to continue. Because of oil. That is why the north wants Nigerian union to continue. Quote me anywhere. Everybody knows the north is not interested in Nigeria. They are interested in the oil. The moment this oil runs dry, the north will be the ones that will move the motion for a split. We still have the oil now. Or if the oil has been in the northern Nigeria, if it's the north that has this oil, they would have dished us away. Since we don't even need to agitate, they will be the ones that will, oh, I beg, they will slice us out like a cake. Yeah, these guys. But now the oil is in the south. So it's just like the case of Sudan and South Sudan now. But UN intervention due to conflicts. So if I'm to prescribe, if I'm to give advice, creating more state for the Igbo, like the Ohaneze Chidibe-led faction said, is not the solution. Returning to military rule is not also the best solution. The best solution is outright split. Split. When you split, the constituent, the former bodies that make Nigeria, former ethnicities, they will respect each other when they see each other outside. If Igbos go to the north, they will respect the north. They are the people, the indigenous people there. If they not, when such happens, the Fulani, the killer headsmen, will not just move into our land and start killing people. They will understand this is another territory and they have to comport themselves. This is where we round up on this particular show. Please, viewers, add your comment, tell us what you think. Also, subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Click on the bell icon to get our update anytime it drops. Bye for now.